I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse those who curse you. Genesis 12:3. What I want to talk about today is how not to bless Israel. Now, my intention, as a disclaimer, is not to cause anyone a discomfort or unpleasant feeling, but I firmly believe it's important for you to know. I travel to many parts of the world, and in many places, I like to know what the believers in this place think about Israel. And if I were to believe what I see in TV channels around the world, Christian TV channels, then in every street corner in Israel, there's a hungry elderly person, and it is your responsibility to click the button or call that number and make a donation. Otherwise, God will curse you. So many believers around the world treat Genesis 12:3 as some sort of a magic formula without really understanding how God tells us to bless Israel in this day and age, that Israel as a nation rejects the Messiah, Jesus. Now, you may imagine, and that's factually true, that billions of dollars are being donated every year by evangelical Christians for various causes around Israel. Now, most of the donors are believers in the Messiah Jesus that love Israel and have fantastic intentions, but they do not truly know what their donation money is used for and what causes it funds. And so we have done some research for you. And here are the 5 causes that receive the most funding from evangelical Christians. Here they are. Number 1, advancement of settlements in the West Bank. Number 2, the Israel Defense Force, our military. Number 3, a variety of secular goals like a secular college or a hospital wing. Number 4, humanitarian aid. Now I gotta tell you something about humanitarian aid. In Israel, according to Israeli law, it's illegal to share the gospel if you're giving something to someone. Number 5 is Jewish religious causes like synagogues or yeshiva schools where they teach that Yeshua is not the Messiah. As Israelis, we pay 45% income tax and in addition 17% VAT just to fund the causes that evangelical Christians donate towards. Have you noticed what is missing in this list to which the disciples of the Messiah donate every year? You got it. The gospel is missing. And so estimates are that the gospel work actually receives only 1 or 2% of the funding coming to the state of Israel. This is sad, embarrassing, and disappointing. Because as a Jewish Israeli, let me tell you, what the state of Israel, what the Jewish people need is not material wealth. What Israel and Jewish people need is spiritual wealth, which can only be found in the Messiah, Jesus. If you are sending our poor to hell with a full stomach, what good have you done? So today, when you enrich the state of Israel, when you give to the Israeli military, when you fund building of settlements, when you build synagogues, even when you give to Israeli needy, you need to know the nation of Israel, Israelis, do not relate this to the grace of God, not to the gospel, nor do they even know that it comes from Christians who love Israel and who do that in the name of Jesus. As far as our people are concerned, we are thriving because of our wisdom, our greatness, and our strength. And that further pushes out the message of the gospel from Israel. What we really need as Jewish Israelis is the good news of the Messiah, Yeshua. While it is illegal for non-Israelis to come to Israel and share the gospel with Israelis, for us living here, it is fully legal to share our faith with our neighbors, our families, our people. And this is why we at One for Israel firmly believe that the best way to bless Israel and fulfill Genesis 12:3 is by sharing Yeshua, our Messiah, and his message with Israeli, Jewish, and Arab people. If you agree that the best way to bless Israel and to fulfill Genesis 12:3 is by sharing Yeshua and his message, please share this video.